Okay, first one, Sagittarius, the original Sagittarius, December 18th to January 18th. Blue topaz, Jupiter, garnet, Thursday, tin, agate, the archer, 9, liver, ovaries, and testes. So I'm just going to do a quick pull of specific things. Anything that resonates with you, that's great. Give a thumbs up if you want. If not, that's cool too. Don't worry about it. And rage. To excite. Rage in, to be enraged. Okay, so if you are having a lot of negative responses to things that are going on in your life, just remember, everything's a test, right? Basically, it's like a test. It's to see how much you've healed. If you're going to be triggered so much so that you're in like a rage state, that you've allowed that to like encompass you, I would suggest taking a breather, go for a walk, do something to calm yourself down. Clearly, that's what's needed. Emotional reactions, everything. And it may not even be that said reason why you're upset. There may be a deeper reason for it. So I would get to the root of the problem. Don't just jump to conclusions, right? Because you might actually be triggered by something deeper than just the situation itself. Even if it's a person, a situation, or something like that, whatever it is that is really truly plaguing you is why you're reacting in a rage state. Usually it's anger within self, feeling a lack of control, unresolved issues, stuff like that. Okay, next. Entail, to cut off an estate from heirs general, to settle as descent of lands by gift to a man or woman, to certain heirs, to devolve as consequence of necessity. The act of entailing an estate entailed, the rule of descent settled for an estate. So if you have a house or something like that that needs to be given to somebody that was in a will, or if you have a specific property or something that you're dealing with right now, just please do not be upset. Definitely do not take it personally. Things happen for a reason. Sometimes rejection's a form of protection. Remember that as well. Sometimes when we make certain decisions, there's going to be consequences. So be open to the fact that this is an opportunity to learn and go in a new direction. And make sure whatever it is that you need to tie up for loose ends or anything like that properly, excuse me, that you do it the right way, you know, and instead of cutting any corners or trying to hide stuff, because now is the age where age of Aquarius is information, because it's air element, that's vibration as well, frequency, all that stuff. So if you're hiding anything, it's going to come out. Pajamas. A sleeping suit. A sleeping suit. That also is coming into my mind, suit for cards. Maybe you're in a depressed mode and you need to get out more in the fresh air. Magnesium helps for sleep. If you're not getting enough sleep, if you're actually the opposite and you're having a hard time, yeah, I would go with magnesium, or do something like physically working out, like activities, anything to get yourself out there, even immersing yourself in water if you have like a nearest pool or something indoors right now, because it's kind of cold out. What else we got for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. What else we got for Sagittarius? Curse. To utter a wish of evil against, a blight, to torment with calamities, to utter imprecations. Implications or imprecations? Anyways, to blasphemy. Yeah, imprecation of evil or torment. Words are powerful. Okay, so if you're going to be casting anything on anybody, or if anybody's casting on you, just remember things are going back to the original person that's placed it out. I suggest that whatever things that you speak towards another is not a form of low vibrational frequency. It's not in malintent, especially not death wishes or anything like that. If you've ever tried to curse a person, or your family bloodlines ever tried to do that, it may come back on you or your family. So just be very cautious on what it is that you're playing around with at this time. That's my warning to you. Anything positive for Sagittarius so far? Cringe. To bend with servility. To fawn. A bow. Civility. Cringe is also a cringe factor. Maybe it's something that's still really upsetting you. Played. Maybe somebody's played you like a fiddle. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to the tarot cards. Can I have a couple cards for Sagittarius, please and thank you? What do we got for Sagittarius? Movement. Maybe whatever plans that you have set in place, it's time to move forward. Maybe things are finally starting to be moved. Maybe you are moving yourself as well. Maybe you're changing location. Maybe all the flow of energy is finally starting to go in one direction. It looks like there's some mountains there, so maybe there's some things that you got to overcome. That's fine. Looks like some clouds, but not a lot of rain. So maybe you've got your emotions starting to get them back in check, which is good. 8's a good number, especially right now in this year is 8, 2024. Any other messages? Page of Swords. Maybe you're headed on a new journey. Maybe you're starting something new. Maybe you're getting to the root source of something. Maybe you are starting to research your own cause of turmoil or pain, or what's causing any sort of rage. Maybe you're finally starting to get to the root cause of it to solve whatever issue that is. Don't touch the end of a sharpened blade. So they say words are like swords. Almost looks like he's about to touch the blade of a sword. Maybe you're in need of being cautious about what you're sending out. What else we got? I see 13. 1 and 3 is 4. Bunch of cards came out. We got the Empress in reverse. The Two of Swords in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Coins. If you're not using your best judgment on certain things, and you're not using your gifts or your shield or your swords in the right way, you could be at risk of losing out for the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Coins. But since it's in the upright for the Ace of Coins and the Wheel of Fortune, just make sure whatever decisions that you're making are for your highest good. Same with those around you, and not to harm anybody. And if you're lacking a heart right now and you feel a bit cold, but you also don't really feel like fighting, that's understandable if you've been through a lot. Sometimes going with the flow is easiest. If you're just going to fight constantly, always, every person, every situation, instead of giving yourself some time to get some clarity and breather, then it's going to make you a bit overwhelmed. And it could cause you to lose sleep as well. Okay? Wheel of Fortune. Options. Maybe you've got selective options, you don't have that many to choose from, or maybe you know which direction you're supposed to go in completely. I'm going to do one rune. One rune for Sagittarius, please. Sawilo. I don't know if you can see that. If you're not sure about what runes are, Just take a look. I'm keeping the video short. Hopefully that helps.